guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Please join the live. We have a haul. We have a Maison Alhambra Middle Eastern perfume haul. Please join the live. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Let me know that you can hear me and are watching by commenting. My name is CeeChronicles and I post fragrance related content on this platform. So welcome to the live. Happy Sunday. Where you are. I hope you're having a nice day. It is nice and sunny this end, and I am waiting for the first comment before I can show you some of the fragrances that I have added to my collection. Oh, well, before then, let me say quickly, guys, we have a few bottles of Proud Mary left, and we are having a Black Friday sale promo. Oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the live. I love you, Dee. You're so supportive. You are so supportive. Thank you so much. I do not take our friendship for granted. Greetings to Claire. Thank you. And Dee is one of the people that actually bought 2 bottles of Proud Mary in support. She's in the United States and she bought this fragrance in support immediately it was released. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and everyone who supports this channel. Even if it's not supporting by purchasing the fragrance, I do not take any one of you guys for granted. I mean, it's a Sunday. You could have a lot that you're doing, but you're taking the moment to watch, and it's so helpful, guys. It is so supportive to have people like that running behind me on this platform and on the other platforms. I really do appreciate. I don't take that for granted. Magnificent by Vern. Good morning. Thank you for joining the live. We talk fragrances on this platform. I do have a second channel, CeeChronicles Unscripted. There I kind of post, yes, I do talk about fragrances, but I just post random stuff as well. So you can support the second channel as well if you'd love to. I would appreciate support on both sides. Sorry, Mahima put a power bank here, so I'm gonna be kind of peeping. No, don't worry, I think I got this. But the cable is going, it's kind of over my phone. Don't, guys, bear with me. I hope she doesn't drop anything. The cable, yeah, I think we could, oh no. Okay, that's fine there. The cable was covering the comments. I love Proud. Thank you so much, Dee. You very supportive. Dee bought 2 bottles of Proud Mary at full price. And she even did a video with Claire, her daughter, and I posted it on this channel. And she is not on YouTube, but she made a video and sent it to me via WhatsApp and said, see, I have a video that we've put together and we're going to share our thoughts. If you want to post it, you post it, but this is exactly what we think or feel about the fragrance, and I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, Dee. Roldavlos, I hope I'm not watching your name. Thank you so much for joining the live. Kerry, thank you for joining the live from New York. I appreciate, guys. I don't take your support for granted. Koi Scented Sanctuary, thank you. Welcome to the live. Please remember to like the live, share the live. That way it goes up to a lot of people. Gavdara, thank you so much for joining the live. They just said, hey, thank you. I was about to say we have a Proud Mary discount, massive discount going on this Friday. No, not this, on Black Friday, 28th of November through to Cyber Monday, guys. We have this fragrance is running out right fast. But we still have bottles, and we thought to give you one hell of a discount on Black Friday. So if you've been following the channel, you know that you can use my code C15 to get 15% off, but we have doubled up for Black Friday. So you use the code C15 to get 15% off, but on www.masterdomeperfumes.com, you will get a further 30%, making this fragrance making the knocking 45% off this fragrance. And you can also buy using codes, from fellow creators, because we did mail this fragrance to a couple of creators. They also have their 15% off. So if you would love to support a particular creator, you can use their discount code, the 15%, but you still get 30% off the website, making it a double whammy. Okay, double what you call it, a double discount, 45%. This fragrance retails for $149. So if you knock 45% off, you're getting it for half price. The offer is valid on Black Friday through to Cyber Monday. After that, whatever pieces we have go back to full price, because the $149 price for Proud Mary will always be what it stays at. This is a limited release. This is a creation of my nose to yours. It was manufactured in the Middle East, but it was compounded in France. Okay, and what do I mean by that? The compounds, the mixtures, the ingredients were compounded in France. However, the factory that made this fragrance for us is in the Middle East. Okay, so that is the long and story short of Proud Mary, and it comes with this card and message from me to you. It's of Macedon Perfumes. Macedon Perfumes is it's a brand that was established in 2024. Okay, it is located in Georgia, United States. Initially, we were having problems with shipping, but now we have international shipping using My US. If you watch a short that Maima made, it is very very comprehensive in how you get international shipping using My US, and this, I believe, is going to be beneficial for a lot of other people who want to purchase anything from the United States, really. So it's not just about Proud Mary. My US ships a lot of different goods internationally. They have a record of over 30 million parcels that were delivered successfully across the world. So we partnered with My US as Macedon Perfumes to ensure that this fragrance has international shipping, and we were holding off a couple of stock to make sure that once we get a grip of this international shipping, which is something that we didn't have initially, we won't have had run out of the fragrance. Okay, so we did deliberately hold up or hold on to a couple of boxes of these fragrances, just to make sure that once we get our hand on the international shipping, which was the most difficult part, we tried it with DHL. Yes, it's possible, but the pricing then just knocks everything, off off balance. Okay, so we tried with DHL, we tried partnering with them. We probably will use them in future releases. Okay, just so that we have all these options. We will use DHL in future releases, but their prices were very, very much on the high side, while the My US option is also very affordable. You still get the fragrance tax free. They ship to a lot more countries, Africa, Europe, all countries, so it actually is. D says, any plans to visit yes, I do have plans for that, D. In fact, I was planning to attend fragrance, what's that mean? Scent Explore. That was the plan. Fithead says, do you have kids? Yes, I do have kids. I have two beautiful kids. Thank you for asking. WDJ says, hi, C, I love Proud Mary. It has climbed to my top face. Thank you so much, guys. When this fragrance, to me, this project was like taking up one of the biggest things I've ever had to do in my entire life. Remember, I've been reviewing fragrances for 7 years, okay? I loved fragrances from, when I was born. My mom got me into it without even knowing. She herself was a frig head, but we didn't have social media at the time. Hey, Lady Sonny, love you, love you, love you. That's my sister. She's so supportive. Lady Sonny, thank you so much for joining the live. My mother, Mary, okay, we call the fragrance Proud Mary. She's no longer with us. She's been gone for 29 years. But it was easy to name the fragrance Proud Mary because I just thought my mom would be looking at me proud for doing this. And what a way to honor the very person who got me into fragrances, but to use their name. Her name is Mary. Okay, so Proud Mary, that's where that was the birth of the name Proud Mary. It doesn't mean that this is a feminine fragrance. This is a genderless fragrance. Anybody can wear this fragrance, male or female. It is a fruity floral. It has what I would describe as a perfect flow of transitions, within a fragrance. And by this, I mean, I wanted this fragrance to move from one note to the other without a screechy feel about it, to transition without anybody's nose getting shocked as to, oh my God, what's happening now? So all the notes I'm talking about, you are going to experience at some point, but they are so in sync, such that you cannot say, oh, this is just a spicy scent and that's it. You can't say it's a woody scent and that's it, but we did put the woods, we did put the spices, we did put the vanilla, but you cannot outright say, oh, this is all vanilla. You cannot say this is all gourmand. We put the florals there. We use jasmine. Jasmine is one of those florals that I find really challenging in some sense. An example being Mugler's Alien, okay? The jasmine in there, to me, was one of those that, even as a fragrance reviewer, got me thinking, oh my God, if jasmine can do this, do I really like jasmine? Because jasmine can be pushy in some fragrances. And that's why I gave you an example of, Mugler's, did I say Aura? No, it's not Aura. Mugler's Alien, okay? That's a heady jasmine. It's a pushy jasmine. It kind of even interprets like an inky jasmine, that sort of thing. And I was so skeptical. But getting into perfumery and learning a lot about perfumes, it became, 7 years later, the one note that I wanted to speak in my fragrance, but without it clamoring and, shouting and stuff. I chose jasmine particularly because of how it, can be played around with, from heady, gentle, whatever, but communicating as a floral, okay? Jasmine can be indolic, it can be green, sometimes it can be soapy. So it is an accord that if you use in a fragrance can be manipulated to use it the way you want to use it. And what do I mean by this? In Alien, I think that's exactly what they wanted. They wanted a heady jasmine. In this, you get jasmine, but it's nowhere near heady. It is just a floral, that swoops through this fragrance, giving it an elegance, and that wide floral thingy that you're going to get, making it likable by both genders. So we have a 45% off this fragrance, and what a better time to get it if you want it internationally, because Black Friday is coinciding with just when we were able to get our hands on the international shipping. Now remember, as I said, we didn't want this fragrance to run out, only sold in the United States. So every time I come talking about it, we were trying to get a grip and get our hands on the international shipping, which after partnering with My US, now we can let all the stores go. So you can still grab this bottle. And what a better time to grab it, especially on Black Friday through to Cyber Monday. You will get this at 45% off. Make sure to use C15, because on the website, www.macedonperfumes.com, it's going to be 30% off. But with that added C15, it puts it at 45% off, straight up afar. And the plan after that, because we're already working on the second creation, the plan after that would be to put away a few bottles of this so that it's always on the website. That's what I and my partner thought we should do as a strategy for, say, maybe 3 years from now. Some people that may have missed it, they will be able to get a bottle here and there. Okay, so the plan is to have Proud Mary permanently on the website as the flagship product that we created. Okay, so this is the very first fragrance that I created for Macedon Perfumes, which is our brand, a family brand. So the plan is to always have a couple of bottles of this one on the website, but not so many, because remember we only made 2,500 bottles, 2,500, and they're running out fast. Now, this is why I'm here, guys. We've got Maison Alhambra fragrances that I purchased, okay? These are fragrances I purchased with my own money. This is not PR. And I thought I'm going to do I'd love to do a live with you for some who may want to know. Petty Brown says, hi, Cici. Hey, Petty, thank you so much for the support. I see you always. Remember to like and share the live, okay? We have a Maison Alhambra haul. The very first one is going to be Queenstown Perfume, right? And the fragrances that I added to my collection, I didn't see at Beauty World. Okay? So that's the reason why I'm bringing them. Oh, and D, if I left you hanging, yes, the plan was to come to Scent Explore. Scent Explore is a convention that happens in the United States at the end of December or beginning of December, somewhere thereabout. That was the plan. It's in New York. But unfortunately, because of the brand releasing this, my personal brand releasing this fragrance, Beauty World, there was a lot going on, and you know my health issues. So I thought, okay, I'm going to cancel that, but hopefully sometime in 2026, I get to come. Okay, definitely I get to come, because remember, the company Macedon Perfumes is actually in the United States, so it's something that's going to happen. The other thing that we have in the pipeline, or the other program we have in the pipeline, is for Maima to come there first. So she should be coming to the States very soon, way sooner than I will. Remember, I said 2026. Maima might be there January 2026, Feb 20, you know, these young ones, they have all the energy. So definitely. And I told her, I said, Maima, when you get to the States, you have to call Auntie D, okay, Auntie Denise. So she will definitely be in touch.